And see, I've heard these stories for years. I've been in the family for now 25 years, through dating Holly through high school, and then us getting married now for quite a long time. And to hear these stories, I remember being a part of them. Not as early as he's talking, but as they came up through the mid to late 90s, I was blessed to be able to come here and work a while when I was dating Holly.
Your first job.
That's right, one of my first jobs.
You almost got fired.
Almost got fired.
He almost got fired.
Sandy.
Sandra, my mother, had to call him into the office and say, if you aren't on time at 6 a.m.,
That's right.
the next time you're late, I have to cut you loose.
6 a.m. for a 19-year-old was
You
pretty
were
early.
19.
19 years old in college is when I worked here because I was working to get that ring for you.
Ah,
Yep.
really? I
Yep,
thought
I
it was
remember.
sooner than that. But
And what I learned from these stories that make them so impactful was that I knew, and as you can tell through listening to Richard and Holly, is that God played a major role in this company and still does today. We allow God to direct us, and we give this company over to Him, and that's something that Richard and Sandy have done. And it's one of the greatest things to be able to work for a company that is been given over to God and allowed Him to own it. And it's pretty impressive, and it's pretty unique to be a part of something like that. So we made it through the 90s.
Well, let me say this.
Yeah, go ahead.
In 6 months, from finally actually stepping out and doing something toward the Christian market, where for a decade we had failed, within 6 months, we had more money in the bank than we'd had in 10 years. In 6 years, we were totally out of debt. By 96, we were completely out of debt. And I will say, from a business perspective, we've managed this company very uniquely since. We manage it what I consider to be a biblical standard. You don't leverage, you don't ever spend more than you can afford to pay back, and God has blessed that. I mean, we have grown tremendously, and through the basement to another basement to a small shop up on North 27, and then
a
in
larger one that
88.
we've added on to multiple
We
times.
built 12,000 square foot here in 1988. We finished it. We started in late 87. And I think today our facility is somewhere in the neighborhood, if you count both levels of the office areas, I think close to 60,000 square foot.
And how many employees now?
Close to 100.
Close to
we
100 employees?
average just under 100.
But we believe God has blessed every step of the way. We don't take credit for it. We give it over to Him, and that's what makes this company so unique. And we wanted to share that with you all, because I think a lot of times people buy products and they buy from companies and they don't understand the story behind that company. And we felt it important that you all at least understood the history of this organization. And so we've got you through the 90s, and then around early 2000s, Richard came to me and asked me to come down and try to learn the company, and my wife and I did that, and we've been here now going on 14 years, and the company is doing well, and because of you all, because you support what we're trying to do. We don't manage it like most companies. We're not charging $30 a t-shirt. We're trying to keep prices to where churches can afford them, to where you all can use them in your ministries and in your youth groups and your children's group and whatever you're doing to promote God's word and to promote the kingdom. We want to be a part of that, and how we do that is to keep the prices as low as we can do it, and that's what we believe in. And so we're here to help you all in any way we can. But we also have another member here, two members actually, Sandy, who is Richard's wife, my mother-in-law, and my other sister-in-law, Holly's younger sister, both camera shy.
I tried my best to get them here, and they would not come. So
They're not big on the camera.
Hey, just asking Brandy to even consider her neck started
breaking
flushing
out the
red.
knives.
So
And Brandy is our COO, does a phenomenal job here with our organization. And Holly actually doesn't work at NewLife. Holly went into education, and now she's our children's pastor at our church, and so she's still in the realm of children.
I do chat every once in a while when we're really busy. I love to chat with the
So you may get lucky and get Holly every once in a while.
You may occasionally, a few busy times of the year, get to chat with me.
Absolutely.